The story opens with Earth receiving its first official contact from the Galactic Council. A massive alien ship appears in Earth's orbit, broadcasting a message in perfect English. The Council representative, Ambassador Vex, delivers a cold ultimatum. To humanity, the Council has been watching Earth for decades. They have seen humanity's rapid technological growth, their aggressive expansion into space, and their violent history. The Council declares that humans are too dangerous to be allowed free expansion into the galaxy. The ultimatum is simple: submit to Council rule and accept severe limitations on space travel and technology, or face complete destruction. Humanity has 7 Earth days to decide. World leaders gather in emergency sessions. Some want to negotiate, others want to fight, but most realize they are completely outmatched. The alien ship in orbit is just one of thousands the Council commands. Admiral Tom leads Earth's small space fleet. He studies the alien ship with his team. They notice something strange. The aliens seem afraid of something. Their weapons are pointed not just at Earth, but scanning deep space constantly. Dr. Lisa, Earth's top physicist, analyzes the alien technology from their broadcasts. She discovers the Council uses quantum field manipulators, technology that bends space-time itself. But she also finds something else. The aliens' technology has limits they don't expect humans to understand. Meanwhile, Captain Mark commands Earth's secret research station on the dark side of the moon. His team has been working on experimental weapons that even Earth's governments don't fully know about. When the ultimatum arrives, Mark realizes humanity's survival depends on secrets the aliens know nothing about. The Council believes humans are primitive. They have never encountered a species that developed so many different types of warfare. Most races they conquered were peaceful or fought with basic energy weapons. They don't understand human creativity and destruction. As the 7 days count down, humanity appears to be preparing for surrender. Ships return to Earth. Military forces stand down. The Council prepares for an easy victory, but in hidden bases across the solar system, a different preparation begins. Admiral Tom sends coded messages to secret military installations. Dr. Lisa shares her discoveries with underground research teams. Captain Mark coordinates with hidden weapons facilities on Mars and the asteroid belt. The Council has made one critical mistake. They judged humanity by their current technology level. They never considered what humans might have built in secret, or how quickly humans can adapt when facing extinction. As the deadline approaches, the Council grows impatient. Ambassador Vex demands Earth's final answer. The United Nations sends a message accepting surrender, asking only for time to prepare the transition. The Council relaxes their guard. This is how it always goes. Lesser species see their power and submit immediately. Vex orders the fleet to maintain standard patrol positions while they prepare to establish control over Earth. But humanity has been busy during those 7 days. Admiral Tom reveals the truth to his senior officers. Earth's military has been preparing for alien contact for decades. Not for peaceful first contact, but for invasion. Secret facilities across the solar system have been building weapons based on theoretical physics that most scientists thought impossible. The alien ultimatum gave Earth's hidden military projects the excuse they needed to deploy everything. Dr. Lisa explains her discoveries to the secret military council. The council's quantum field technology is powerful, but it requires massive energy generation. Their ships have to lower their quantum shields to fire their main weapons. For exactly 3.7 seconds during each firing cycle, they are vulnerable. Captain Mark reports from the lunar base. His team has been building something called Project Hammer, kinetic bombardment weapons that use small asteroids accelerated to near light speed. The alien sensors can't detect them because they look like natural space debris until they activate. But the most dangerous secret is Project Ghost. Dr. Lisa's team discovered how to create temporary quantum tunnels, holes in space-time itself. These tunnels can transport objects instantly across vast distances, bypassing all known defenses. The plan is insane by any military standard. Earth's entire space fleet will pretend to surrender, getting close to the Council ships. At the exact moment the aliens lower their shields to fire a demonstration shot, humanity will strike with everything. Hidden throughout the solar system, hundreds of Project Hammer weapons lock onto Council ships. Project Ghost tunnels prepare to deliver nuclear warheads directly inside alien vessels. Every human military installation goes to maximum alert. Ambassador Vex grows suspicious as the surrender ceremony approaches. His sensors detect unusual energy readings from multiple locations in Earth's solar system. But his science officers assure him these are just primitive, human industrial activities. The Council has encountered thousands of species. None have ever hidden their true military capabilities so completely. Most races they meet are either entirely peaceful or obviously aggressive. Humans are something new, a species that appears weak while hiding incredible destructive power. As the surrender ceremony begins, Vex prepares to fire a demonstration shot at Earth's moon. This will show humanity the consequences of resistance and establish Council dominance. His finger hovers over the firing control. He does not know that humanity has spent the last 7 days turning their entire solar system into a weapon. Every asteroid, every moon base, every hidden facility is now aimed at the Council fleet. The aliens are about to discover why humans are the only species in the galaxy that turned warfare into an art form. Asterisk. The surrender ceremony begins aboard Ambassador Vex's flagship. Admiral Tom and a small human delegation are brought aboard the massive Council vessel. They appear nervous and defeated, exactly as Vex expects. Vex decides to demonstrate Council power by destroying Earth's moon. He announces this to the human delegation, expecting them to beg for mercy. Instead, Admiral Tom simply nods and says, "We understand." This response puzzles Vex, but he proceeds with the demonstration. The Council ship's main quantum cannon charges up, its shields lowering, as massive energy builds in the weapon systems. The charging cycle will take exactly 3.7 seconds. At that exact moment, humanity strikes. Project Hammer activates across the solar system. Hundreds of asteroids, accelerated to incredible speeds, converge on the Council fleet. The alien sensors finally detect them, but it's too late. The projectiles are moving too fast to intercept. The first impacts are devastating. Council ships, designed to withstand energy weapons, have no defense against kinetic bombardment and near light speed. Their quantum shields are useless against pure physical mass moving at incredible velocity. Simultaneously, Project Ghost opens quantum tunnels throughout the enemy fleet. Nuclear warheads appear inside Council ships, bypassing all external defenses. The aliens' own technology is turned against them as Dr. Lisa's team uses quantum tunnels to deliver destruction directly to enemy engine rooms. Vex watches in horror as his fleet, which has conquered hundreds of worlds, is torn apart in seconds. The humans on his bridge are no longer acting defeated. Admiral Tom reveals a hidden weapon, and his team takes control of the flagship's bridge. But the real shock comes when Vex realizes the scale of human preparation. Earth's apparent surrender was a complete deception. Hidden military bases throughout the solar system reveal themselves, launching wave after wave of attacks. Captain Mark's lunar facility fires its secret weapon, a quantum disruptor that creates tears in space-time itself. Council ships caught in these tears are literally ripped apart at the molecular level. Their advanced armor and shields mean nothing against weapons that attack the fabric of reality. Asterisk. The Council fleet tries to retreat, But humanity has planned for this too. Hidden mines throughout the solar system activate, creating quantum barriers that prevent faster-than-light travel. The aliens are trapped in Earth's solar system with no escape. Dr. Lisa's greatest creation activates Project Pandora. Using modified Council technology captured from their broadcasts, Earth opens massive quantum tunnels that lead directly to Council space. But instead of sending ships, humanity sends something much more terrifying. Information. Every piece of data about the Council's tactics, their weaknesses, their fleet positions, and their plans is instantly transmitted to every enslaved world in their empire. Rebellions that have been suppressed for centuries suddenly have the knowledge they need to fight back. Across the galaxy, Council worlds come under attack as their slaves rise up with detailed information about Council vulnerabilities. The Empire, that took centuries to build, begins collapsing in hours. Vex realizes the truth too late. Humans are not just another primitive species. They are something the Council has never encountered. A race that treats war as a science and destruction as an art form. The surviving Council ships send desperate messages back to their home worlds, but the messages never arrive. Humanity has learned to intercept and block Council communications using their own quantum technology. As his flagship dies around him, Vex faces Admiral Tom one final time. He asks how humans developed such devastating weapons so quickly. Tom's answer is simple. We didn't develop them quickly. We've been preparing for this war since we first looked at the stars. The Council's invasion of Earth lasts exactly 17 minutes. When it ends, the galaxy's most powerful empire is in ruins, and humanity has announced itself to the universe in the most dramatic way possible. News of the Council's defeat spreads across the galaxy faster than their own ships can travel. The information Dr. Lisa transmitted through Project Pandora reaches hundreds of enslaved worlds simultaneously. For the first time in centuries, the Council's victims have detailed intelligence about their oppressors' weaknesses. The rebellion begins on Kepler 442b, where the blue-skinned Aquans have been enslaved for 300 years. Using human intelligence data, they identify the exact frequency that disrupts Council quantum shields. Their first attack destroys the orbital control station that has kept them imprisoned. On Wolf 359c, the insectoid hive queens receive tactical information about Council ground forces. Within hours, they coordinate attacks on every Council base simultaneously. The aliens who once seemed invincible are overwhelmed by enemies who now understand their limitations. Captain Mark coordinates Earth's response to the galactic uprising. His lunar base becomes the central command for a growing network of rebel worlds. Humanity shares not just information, but weapons technology adapted for different species. CAPABILITIES. Dr. Lisa works around the clock to establish quantum communication networks with rebel forces. Earth scientists teach alien rebels how to build quantum disruptors from common materials. The same technology the Council used to oppress now becomes the tool of liberation. But the Council's response is swift and brutal. Supreme Commander Fane leads the Council's reserve fleets, thousands of ships that were held back from the Earth invasion. His orders are simple. Destroy every rebel world completely. No survivors, no mercy. The first target is Proxima Centauri b, where the reptilian scales have been building quantum weapons with human help. Fane's fleet arrives to find not a primitive rebellion, but a coordinated defense network using combined human-alien technology. The battle is devastating. Council ships equipped with planet-killer weapons face rebels armed with quantum tunneling mines and kinetic bombardment systems copied from Project Hammer. Both sides suffer massive casualties, but the rebels hold their ground. Admiral Tom leads Earth's response fleet to support the rebels. Humanity's ships are still primitive compared to Council technology, but they carry something more valuable: Complete tactical databases about Council ships and strategies. The war spreads across dozens of star systems. Council worlds that have been secure for centuries suddenly face rebellions from within. Slave species that have been used as soldiers turn their weapons on their masters, guided by human intelligence. On New Terra 5, the crystalline silicates use their natural ability to manipulate electromagnetic fields to create new types of quantum weapons. Human engineers help them build devices that can shut down Council ships by overloading their quantum cores. The Council realizes their empire is collapsing faster than they can respond. Supreme Commander Thane makes a desperate decision. He will lead the entire Council fleet to Earth and destroy humanity completely. If the rebels lose their source of intelligence and technology, the uprising will collapse. But Thane doesn't understand how completely humanity has changed the nature of galactic warfare. Dr. Lisa's quantum communication network means every rebel world knows about the Council's plan immediately. Instead of facing Earth alone, Thane will face a coordinated response from hundreds of worlds. Captain Mark receives intelligence that the Council is preparing to use their ultimate weapon, a quantum storm generator that can destroy entire solar systems. The device has never been used because it's too dangerous, but Thane is desperate enough to risk it. Humanity faces its greatest test. The Council's counterattack will be massive, using weapons that can literally tear apart space-time itself. But humans have allies now, dozens of species, who have learned to fight using human tactics and technology. The stage is set for the largest space battle in galactic history. On one side, the remnants of the Council's ancient empire, desperate to maintain their power. On the other, a growing alliance of rebels, led by a species that has turned war into a science. As Council fleets converge on Earth, Admiral Tom sends a message to every rebel world. Humanity kept its promise. We showed you how to fight. Now let's show the Council what happens when free peoples unite against tyranny. The galaxy holds its breath as two philosophies of warfare prepare to clash. The Council's belief in overwhelming technological superiority versus humanity's doctrine of creative destruction and adaptive tactics. Asterisk. The final battle begins when Supreme Commander Thane's massive fleet drops out of hyperspace at the edge of Earth's solar system. 3,000 Council ships, the largest armada ever assembled, face humanity's defenders and their alien allies. Admiral Tom commands the combined rebel fleet from Earth's orbital defense platform. Ships from dozens of worlds fight alongside human vessels, all equipped with quantum weapons developed through the Alliance. The Council expects to face primitive Earth technology. Instead, they encounter a unified force using hybrid human-alien innovations. Dr. Lisa activates her greatest creation, the quantum web. Using modified Council technology, she links every rebel ship's computer systems together, allowing instant tactical coordination across the entire fleet. The rebels fight not as separate forces, but as a single, coordinated organism. The battle is unlike anything in galactic history. Council ships that once seemed invincible are destroyed by coordinated attacks from multiple species working together. Aquan water manipulation technology combines with human kinetic weapons. Silicate electromagnetic fields enhance Hive Queen bioweapons, but Thane is prepared for conventional warfare. He activates the Council's ultimate weapon, the quantum storm generator. The device begins tearing holes in space-time itself, creating massive gravitational distortions that threaten to destroy the entire solar system. Captain Mark leads a desperate mission to destroy the storm generator before it can complete its cycle. His team uses Project Ghost to tunnel directly onto Thane's flagship, fighting through the ship's corridors, while reality itself warps around them. The quantum storm grows stronger, pulling planets out of orbit and threatening to collapse the sun into a black hole. Dr. Lisa realizes the only way to stop it is to overload the galaxy's entire quantum communication network, creating a feedback pulse that will destroy the generator and everything connected to it. The cost will be enormous. Every quantum device in the galaxy will be destroyed, including the technology that allows faster-than-light travel and communication. Galactic civilization will be reduced to isolated star systems for generations. Admiral Tom makes the hardest decision in human history. He authorizes Dr. Lisa to activate the quantum pulse, knowing it will end the age of galactic empires forever. Humanity will save the galaxy by breaking it. The pulse travels instantly across the galaxy through the quantum network. Council ships lose power and drift helplessly in space. A storm generator explodes in a cascade of dimensional energy. The quantum communication system that connected thousands of worlds goes silent forever. Supreme Commander Thane dies when his flagship is torn apart by its own failing quantum systems. With him dies the last of the Council's ancient leadership. The empire that ruled for millennia ends not with conquest, but with technological collapse. In the aftermath, the galaxy enters a new age. Without faster-than-light travel, each star system becomes an independent world. The age of galactic empires is over, replaced by isolated civilizations that must develop on their own. Earth becomes the center of a new philosophy. Humanity shares its knowledge freely with any world that wants it, but refuses to create another empire. The human doctrine is simple. Every species has the right to determine its own future. Captain Mark establishes the Free Worlds Network, a loose alliance of systems that share information and trade, but maintain complete independence. No world rules another. No species is enslaved. Dr. Lisa spends her remaining years teaching other species how to rebuild their technology without relying on quantum manipulation. She helps each world develop solutions suited to their unique abilities and needs. Admiral Tom becomes the first ambassador of free humanity, traveling between star systems in slower-than-light ships, maintaining contact with Earth's allies through patience rather than instant communication. Years later, as Earth's children spread to nearby star systems, they carry with them the lessons learned from the Council War. They build colonies based on cooperation rather than conquest. They share knowledge instead of hoarding it. The galaxy is no longer connected by quantum networks and instant travel, but it is connected by something stronger, the shared memory of species that fought together for freedom and won. Humanity's response to the Council's threat did not just break worlds. It broke the entire concept of galactic empire. In its place rose something unprecedented, a galaxy where every world is free to choose its own destiny. The Council threatened Earth with destruction. Instead, humanity gave the galaxy something it had never known: true freedom. The price was the end of the galactic age, but the reward was a universe where no species would ever again bow to imperial masters. Humanity had kept its promise. They showed the galaxy how to fight. And in fighting, they showed them how to be free. Asterisk.